Greetings and welcome to the energy of Libra. Excuse me. Welcome to the channel. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. I do welcome you. Tarot of the Twin Sun is a functional division within the Order of the Twin Sun. Welcome. The seventh house is now open. This is the house of the gateway to the other, dissolution of the self, and the movement in towards communities through the other as well. The mirror emerges out of this reading. We shall be pulling 9 cards with clarifiers for the energy of Libra in order to show through the great mirror, a tool devised to show the karmic energies between yourself, a significant other, person, place, or thing, and the mirror between you. This is a reflexive reading. Take only what you will. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, there's a great deal of clarity in this reading so far, dealing primarily with the self, the relation of the self to the other, noting that paths have already passed, that things have closed in terms of connections, and there's clarity in this. Okay, this is boding well for the energy of Libra. Peace is so much desired here. Peace as well as severance, letting go, understanding where the paths lie in terms of realities that are outside of this connection. There is a movement away from this connection, and this entails clarity, health, good health, as well. The ability to stand by truths that are grounded on realities, on observation of realities that are idealized, that are coming into being in order for the Queen's energy to resonate quite well with her surroundings, okay? This connection is one of the past, one that involves the end of a cycle, and standing by this cycle, understanding it for where it's brought you, something of a release of harshness in a way, and a closing off with the 10 and the 10 of rods, the 10 of swords, 10 of rods. This has to do with karma, as well as walking the path of Virgo, as well as standing your ground and partitioning your life away from this energy. At the same time, they still symbolize an element of joy, whomever or whatever this is, this connection from the past, still gives you a sense of joy in a way. You can still put a smile on your face. Yet there is a possibility that this has also symbolized, this connection symbolized some sort of hidden sun, something that was supposed to sustain you in terms of realizations. But the Queen of Pentacles moving strongly forward into await a process, a cycle of the mind that has been holding the energy of Libra back. Okay, Libra's card is here, the Queen of Swords, the ability to object, the ability to parlay, and to also contain a sense of power in truth, in your own truth, listening to the intuition, very strong here. Also, a lot of grounding energy. I like this with the card of Aquarius here, the Star card, pouring out the cups of expectation in order to preserve a sense of health, good health here, very strongly elicited. This connection, though, still symbolizes a type of letting down or letting go in order to preserve a sense of balance, some sort of false start, some sort of hidden sun in this, okay? With this respect, there is an ending of expectation, big time here, letting go and preserving one's own strength of mind and character and grace, okay? This connection also revolves around the Six of Pentacles, from the 7 to the 6, plus the Ace. There's a difference here that leads to, I would say, the possibilities of the 8 or the 6. The 8 or the 6 of Pentacles, okay? Those are subject to time accordingly. 7 is Saturn. 7 is Saturn. 7 of Pentacles is Saturn. Adding to that would make Mercury, would pull Saturn out of its drudges with Mercury's action, as well as 6 here, Mercury as well, balancing out between two variant objects of attention, okay, trying to really put your resource and find balances, checks and balances here. But this is a very strong connection, whatever it was, at least it always will be, an element of, they resemble some sort of gateway for you, a rite of passage with this, with the 4 and the 2 adding up to 6, lots of 6s here. So with that, there is an element of preservation of resources through the energy of Mercury, of being very analytical, very probable, very much based around bed manners as well, the ability to understand or correlate in some sort of way that is taking the shape of balance, as well as taking the shape of some sort of passage. Okay, and this passage, it resembles Leo's energy here. Leo as well. Mercury strong here with Virgo. So Virgo and Leo, 6 and 5, 5 and 6. There's a possibility here of a connection that was sustained itself for enough time, enough to bring back a sense of memory, even after its departure, even if that's what you're going through now, that's what you want to do, a sense of moving on, letting things determine themselves according to the energy of the star, according to the energy of Aquarius and the 11th house. Okay, being a philosopher within this and trying to understand your own truths and how they're leading you elsewhere into new realities that are unfounded by the constraints of Saturn, okay, which is a good thing. So embrace the energy of Uranus. This will help you as well. It will help elevate the mind to the point from the 7th to the 11th houses, okay, through the other, okay? So this is very important. There's something about your other future self that is more based on realities that are based on elements of health as well as well-being. Listen to your surroundings and your social understanding of those that work around you in terms of where you're placing or where they're placing their time. There's something about this individual or this person, place, or thing that is standing on the precipice of many different choices. And there's something also about the moon in Libra that is informing them now. The full moon in Libra will also sort of bring this element of joy that you were once, or you still are, attracted to in terms of nostalgia. Okay, but what emerges out of this is a death and regeneration cycle here with the death card. Okay, the death card, the Reaper, sort of crossing out this 4 of rods element. Okay, 4 of rods coming up twice here. Fairly interesting considering there is a double platform, and perhaps no longer would you be relying or using that platform as a crutch, then as a crutch to hold you up in some sort of way. There's a freewheeling, independent fixedness here that has to do with fate pulling you away from this connection. Okay, so that's very good, very strong. Last year wasn't so good. You're looking back at that, and there's something about you that is moving forward in the realm of romance, romance coming to certain ends, and perhaps you making a block towards those ends, or the inner child trying to make a choice that is informed by, once again, the energies of Virgo and Leo. That is what I'm seeing. As far as advice goes, there is a type of orchestration here that has to do with the energy of pulling out from lost causes, pulling out from lost dead ends when it comes to romance or probability or creative pursuits. Anything that you're working on with others that have to do with an emotional flair or an emotional context are coming into really deconstructing a sense of how your relation with these people, places, or things are being co-orchestrated, and there's a sense that the Six of Pentacles is very strongly showing itself. Okay, there is a choice that both of you have made that is sort of an undercurrent, a recurring motif that has to do with choice making that will break free, essentially, either platforms that you guys have been standing on in order to make this sort of rite of passage work, but then they're being blocked by choosing elsewhere, choosing other different things, or choosing together, you know. I'm not saying that this is forever gone, but there certainly is a transformation within this connection that has to do with the very nature of this platform, this platform of passion that I do see here existing between both of you. Patience is also required for this. There's something, excuse me, there's something coming clear in all the judgment, in all the aspects, especially of what has gone on with the last year, and it's coming into being now. Some sort of letting go, moving forward into a sense of an ending, and perhaps a new beginning that is informed by choices that are tied directly to the influence of the cosmos, the influence of destiny, if you will. Please take only what you will. I do thank you for tuning in. This is a very even, very balanced reading for the energy of Libra. And I do thank you for your continued support of the channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.